Son of Canadian pastor facing prison for sermon blasts Trudeau before EU Parliament, draws standing ovation. The son of a Canadian pastor drew raucous applause from the European Parliament earlier this month when he pleaded for international pressure in the case of his father, who potentially faces 10 years in prison after delivering a sermon to truckers blocking the U.S. Canada border last year. "I am here today in desperation, a cry for help," Nathaniel Pawlowski, 23, told members of the EU Parliament on July 4. "I would like to stand here and tell you all the things about freedom and democracy that I like, but I no longer know those things. They have been taken away from us Canadians. Canada has fallen." Nathaniel Pawlowski was invited to address the EU Parliament in Brussels on behalf of his father, Pastor Artur Pawlowski, who has been continuously entangled with authorities in Calgary, Alberta, since he ejected police and public health officials from his cave of Adullam Church as they attempted to inspect it for COVID-19 compliance during an Easter service in 2021. Calgary Police Service, CPS, arrested the pastor 5 times after he continued to conduct services in defiance of the court order, including once in the middle of a busy highway on his way home from church. On another occasion, he was arrested on the tarmac of Calgary International Airport following a 4-month speaking tour in the U.S. Pawlowski was found guilty in May of mischief and breaching a release order when he delivered a 19-minute speech to truckers who were protesting federal vaccine mandates by blocking Alberta's border with Montana in February 2022. In the speech, Pawlowski advised truckers against their plan to go to the provincial capital of Edmonton, urging them instead to remain peaceful but not to break the line against the government at the border. He was arrested days later and spent 50 nights in 2 separate prisons, where he alleges he was abused and humiliated by prison authorities who tried in vain to instigate other inmates to hurt him. Pawlowski remains under house arrest as he awaits another court date on August 9, and also faces a charge pending a constitutional challenge under the Provincial Critical Infrastructure Defence Act for allegedly participating in blocking the border crossing, which could carry a sentence of up to 10 years. "We no longer have freedom of religion, or freedom of speech, or the right to protest or assemble or associate or express ourselves or have free media or disagree with the government," Nathaniel Pawlowski told the EU Parliament. "Anyone who does so is arrested, charged, and jailed as political dissidents."